through tonight. Recording. Okay, so welcome to Wednesday team call, Tacky Tourists. That was Sarah's idea. Thank you, Sarah. I started to run out of ideas. Okay, so tonight we've got kind of like what to do in a day. What does that look like? But before we jump into training, first off, I just want to say welcome to all of our new team members. Is there anybody that wants to do any shout outs to any of our new team members tonight before we jump in? Any shout outs? Welcome.
Hey, shouting out to Darpan.
Beautiful. Okay. It's our first time.
Thanks, Mandy.
Yeah. Awesome.
Just want to say hello to everybody.
Hi, Stefan.
Awesome. Welcome.
I have a shout out to Tahira. It's her first time on the call. Shout out to Annie. She is on the call.
Awesome. Nice to see you guys. You're a trooper, Annie.
Yeah.
We're cheering for you. You are a survivor. We love you. Any other shout outs before we get started? No? Okay. So,
Hi, I'm also new. This is Elham talking.
oh, wonderful. Welcome.
Yeah, JD invited me to this meeting.
JD did? Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
shouting out. Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome. Okay, so what to do daily. So I know I have my dear friend Sarah on here because, you know, when we talk about what to do daily. So I'm going to just kind of give you, and you guys can take some notes, what to do daily. I don't want you guys to like get overwhelmed. It really is a simple formulation. And we talk about this on the Power Hour every day, like at 10 a.m. Is, oh, what are we doing today? Oh, what are we doing today? And it's like the same stuff that we do every day. So, you know, we post on social media every day. So Sarah's going to take you through some visuals in a second. You know, what do? If we have customers, we take care of our customers and we do customer care and we reach out and we love on them and we send them cards or we give them giveaways or we check in with them. We make sure that shipments don't go out before they're supposed to go out. We love on our customers' heart. That's two things we do. Third thing we do, we reach out to people, right? High paying activity is reaching out to people and having conversation. We do that every day. Follow up. Today on Power Hour, we were talking about, and especially when your guys are brand new, I think the most intimidating thing is when you get the no's, nobody's getting back to you, it's quiet, they're like crickets, and then you give up. You give up like so fast, like you just stop. And I can tell you last year when I did a 3-month boot camp on the new way of building business on social media platforms, and you might not like this answer. I know it really stressed me out and overwhelmed me, but when I started 15 years ago, I was told that 3 to 5 kind of reach outs, connections, phone calls, conversations, and you typically would close somebody. 3 to 5. I was probably like more of like 2 or 3. That was my average. That doesn't work today in a lot of cases. And Sarah's going to confirm that. 2 or 3 reach outs just does not work for people today. So I want you guys to write this down. It's between 7 and 10. 7 and 10 is the new number. And I'm giving this to you, not to scare you, but to give you hope, and determination, and to build this level of persistence until they tell you no, not right now. And so your job every single day is following up with people until there's a decision made. And that could be a yes, that could be a no, not right now, or that could be, you know, I don't have enough money right now to buy any of your products, but I'm still interested. And so typically when we get those people, we put them into Design Your Sweet Life and they still get a lot of value. So summary, we're social media posting, we're doing customer care, and we're following up with people. And the fourth one, if you want to write this down, fourth one is we invite to the next event. And we invite to the next event, and we invite to the next event, and we invite to the next event. And that's the simple formulation. I haven't strayed too much from it. I've been doing that for 15 years. I still do what I ask you guys to do. It's no different. You can either use what's called Teamzy, and I'm just trying to grab my little book. Teamzy, TEMZY.com. Teamzy is a paid CRM tool where you could put all of your leads in. If you feel you need help, it is highly recommended. I know a lot of our leaders do use it. But if you're not in the game for paying, 20 bucks a month to buy, a CRM system, then you go the old fashioned way. You go the old fashioned way and you write your leads down and you make sure that you follow up with them and you stay on top of this. Whether you do Teamzy and you put your leads in the computer or a Google document or a hard copy, this is your gold mine. This is your gold mine. And if I could give you any advice, don't lose your gold mine. This is what is going to get you to that, comma club, is your follow-up. So I'm going to stop talking for a sec because Sarah on our team, Sarah Mokhtar up in Ottawa. I know that last month she got 29 orders. She was going for 30. So she was actually disappointed in herself that she only got 29. That was so sweet. But her business is built on social media. So she's going to share some ideas and strategies that work for her. So Sarah, you can share a screen, can't you?
Yes.
Okay.
So I was so busy. I have been so busy lately that I was going to put a bunch of stuff together, but I just didn't have time. But at the end of the day, I don't need to have a presentation to share with you guys what I've been doing. So I am going to share my screen with you, what my Instagram and what my Facebook looks like. My biggest thing, guys, I've been doing this for 5 years, and the one thing that I can tell you that I've always done is social media. You have to be consistent. And consistency doesn't mean, once and, maybe not for 3 more weeks, but then doing 3 days, 1 week. You have to be consistent to your viewer to trust the information that you're putting out there. So we shouldn't be posting multiple Juice Plus posts a day. There's actually a really amazing social media guide done by one of our sideline teams, and so you can do it like Sunday can be like, your family day. Monday can be motivation. Tuesday can be product day. I have built up, I think, enough trust with my the people that watch me. So I do post a Juice Plus post every day. But if you're new, you want to be letting them in a little on your life. So especially if you're not used to posting on social media, you don't want to just right away start posting about Juice Plus. That's going to be really weird for a lot of people. And people buy from you because they're interested in something that you're up to. So you want to be giving them snippets of what you're up to. So if motivation is your thing, then post motivational quotes. I am really, my strong suit is being vulnerable. We're paid storytellers. People need to feel connected to you somehow, whether it's through laughs or cries or feelings of some sort. So I know it can take a lot of time to get there, but kind of have that in your mind. And I love Angela, who is on our and my Ottawa team, about being brave, because magic really does happen on the other side of brave. So if you are just, kind of posting, kind of generic posts, and Brandy also, she did an amazing post today on our Design Your Sweet Life page. This is what helps people get connected to you. And her post wasn't anything about Juice Plus. It was about loving your body. And that it really, really connects people to you. When you do start posting on, and your Instagram doesn't need to look like mine, don't compare, because that's another rabbit hole you can get down to. But with Instagram, you definitely want to, with building your business, you want to have a brand. So if you haven't really thought about that, maybe this next couple weeks, maybe this next week, start to think about what your brand is. Mine is, pinks and really sharing my past struggles and my darkness to now empowering people through my light and allowing others to show their light through their darkness. That's kind of my brand. Really being vulnerable. I'm very open about my past with my addiction, with eating disorders, my body image issues, because that is what helps people relate to me, and that's how I've built trust with people, being vulnerable, allowing people into my life through social media. So a lot of my posts, a lot of my quotes, I go funny, and I tend to get a lot of traction on those posts. But as you guys can see, I have kind of this a pinky feel. I don't often post Juice Plus products on my Instagram, but I have been a little bit more lately. So you guys can just see that it's just kind of a flow. When people are scrolling, when you have viewers, to beat the algorithms, and they're always changing. So don't ever think you're going to be on top of them. But I do get a lot of people coming across my page and reaching out to me for many different things. They want me to join their business. And that is actually just more people that I can talk to. No, I don't want to join your business, but why don't you come join my business, sort of thing. So just having that feel on your page. Again, I'm going to share this one. So you guys can see it. Brandy on my team actually asked me, how do I change the font? What you want to do, especially when you are posting, and I'm going to get over into Facebook and stories in a minute. To be honest, guys, I don't put a lot of effort anymore. I usually post here to link it to my Facebook, but I really put a lot of work into our stories, my stories, because that's where people are looking on Instagram now. But if you are posting on Facebook or Instagram on the actual post on your actual page, you want to have something stand out. So like a call to action. The different font really catches people's eye, because literally people are scrolling, right? So you have a couple of seconds to catch someone's eye to read your post. So the different font, I think it's called something lingo here. Brandy. It's called Fonts for Instagram Lingo Jam, but there's many of them out there. It's free. And that's what I use to change the font. But it's usually a call to action. Is usually what you want to do to catch someone's eye if you are posting. So I actually don't have a whole lot of tricks. I feel like at the end of the day, my business has been built for being consistent. So you can see here, I do.
Sarah,
yes.
Sarah, can you just go back to your Insta real quick and show everybody that website that all of our team has access to, and talk to them about it, darling?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes. So now you are able to link your our website. So in your profile, you want to have something catchy, who you are, what you're about, and do hashtags. So if you guys are starting to post on Instagram, hashtag our The Sweet Tribe, that's our team. Hashtag Your Sweet Body. That's how we are starting to build a community on Instagram. But if you guys have not been to our designyoursweetlife.com page, which I'm sure you all have, because you have to go there to log into the back end. But a year and a half ago, us leaders wanted to really kind of maybe change things and align with our team and give you guys some direction of who we are as a team. So we came up with this landing page. It's basically just a landing page, but there's really, really great resources there. So if you have a new prospect, you can give them this page. It brings them to our landing page. It asks them for their email. Even I would recommend you guys, if you haven't done this already, go put your email there. You get an amazing guide that Nicole and all of us have had put some efforts into. There's recipes, there's stuff on meditation. It's a really, really great resource. But also you get our newsletter that Nikki has put amazing efforts into. There's recipes, there's testimonials, there's our next events that happens on that newsletter. So the landing page is who we are, what we're about. There's a little bit about our Your Sweet Body program. And then there's some, stories about our team, but really, it's really great for that free resource and then to get them getting that newsletter. So in your Instagram, you can put that in your profile. So when people do go visit your page, they can click there. And the other thing that you can do is you can link people to this. So in your Instagram story, you can say, please check out my profile for our website. And you can get people. That's the thing. You want to have people exposed to so many different places of you. So if someone's watching you on your Instagram stories, you want to send them to your Instagram page so that they're being exposed more to you. So I'm just going to click on my, so here's me just showcasing me getting ready for our team call. Oh, here we go. So I've been using, there's lots of free apps out there that I use. WordSwag is one of the ones, and I'll share this on our team page. WordSwag is one of the ones I use for my quotes on my page. Jen Brennan is amazing for not using any fancy dancy stuff, and she gets a lot of people. So it's whatever you want. It's about you and what makes what fills your cup. I like making things pretty. That is me, and I love doing that. If that's not you, then you don't have to do that. It's all about just showcasing who you are. Getting your kids involved. People love watching, your kid making, I know Crystal, I'm not sure if she's on here, but she does great things with her kids, having them, help her cook. And then I'm consistently posting about the Juice Plus products and our business, more so the products right now. I want to hit 30 orders this time. So I want as many new customers as possible. So I'm full out there, sharing our products very boldly, very proudly, but still creating the curiosity. I'm not sure, Nicole, is there anything more you want on Instagram? Jen, I know, Jen, you're great. We use polls. I don't have any polls up right now on my Instagram, but how I'm reaching out, or actually how I got a lot of customers last month, were from our polls. We came back from conference in October, just really guns blazing, like, let's be consistent. Jen and I had lots of meetings. We got to be consistent on social media. And they have this really cool tool, and I don't think I can show how to do it, but you create polls. So it's usually a series of 2 to 3 stories. And if you don't know how to do a story, which is totally great, I know that there's probably lots of chats. I'm not looking at them right now, but if you have questions, I'm open to answer any questions. If you don't know how to do an Instagram story, you're not alone. A lot of people don't, but they're very easy. And we could do, a social media training. But they're a really, really quick snippet of information. You catch people's eye. So for example, I might show capsules. I might show my son eating the gummies and say some things about, how he's really sick, how this is a really scary time, but I'm so glad that I have this easy button for immune health. And then I'll put a poll. Are you ready to up your family's nutrition? And the poll will say yes or no. So we never use no. You can put yes 100%, or the other side will be more information. And from those polls last month is where I got a lot of my orders. And people are watching you, people that I never even thought would even care about ordering Juice Plus. More information, please. And this is when you'd send them a video, and this is when you do the 7 to 10 follow-ups. And Nicole hit the nail on the head, and it's actually a really great opportunity to get to know people. That is one of the biggest things that I've loved about this 5 years, is how many relationships I have developed because of these 7 to 10 follow-ups. You know, and it's not, I'm not always asking them, are you ready to order Juice Plus? Are you ready to order? Like, it's about getting to know them, just saying, hey, how's your day? How are the kids? That sort of thing. It doesn't revolve around Juice Plus. And if people aren't ready to order, you got to get them to say that, right? So that you can either get them through your funnel of like, no, not right now. And if someone does say no to you, don't stop ever connecting with them again, because I've had tons of people that have said no, but I've always kind of loved on them. Again, people are always watching. And, you know, a lot of times people that have said no have come around and are now customers. So kind of the same thing. I do get a lot. And with the cool thing with Instagram and Facebook, because they're the same company, you can link everything. So you're not duplicating stuff. So your post on social media, on Instagram, can be posted on Facebook along with your stories. So that's I'm getting customers from both in Facebook and Instagram. Sorry, I have lots of chats going here. But my Facebook page is pretty similar. Obviously, people can tag you and stuff, so there's more content on there. But I do post a lot more Juice Plus in your face type of things on Facebook. So this, I posted a couple days ago, which is a really, really great post. If you ever see anything on my Facebook, please don't ask me if you can borrow it. Chances are I've borrowed it from someone else, so just use it. But just make sure that you read it and it doesn't say, you know, something about my son, because I have done that before. Copied a post, and you know, there's a sentence in there about having 3 kids, and my sister messaged me. She's like, huh? You don't have 3 kids. So just make sure that you edit the post if you take it from someone. But honestly, guys, it's all about consistency, and it's about showing who you are. That is my biggest, and I don't feel like that was really great training, but over the last 5 years, I've just been consistent. Be vulnerable. People are watching you. Don't get frustrated, and don't give up by posting too much. Don't give up when you're reaching out to people, but you want to be careful that you're not posting multiple Juice Plus things in one day. I would definitely sparse it out and show your real life. That's what people at the end of the day want, and they want to laugh. Right now, people want to, you know, laugh. They want to feel connected. I know a lot of my posts also are about this community, and that's what a lot of people are lacking right now because of the time that we're living in. So just showcase what we're about. Like right now could be a really fun post. Take a picture of all of us in our crazy hats and say, so glad to be a part of this fun community. Tacky Tuesday team call or something like that. Just really showcase what you're up to.
Awesome. That was great. And I think, you know what, we should put it in our calendar over the next 2 or 3 weeks, Sarah, to do a real specific training on social
100%.
media. I think
really
people would really appreciate that for sure. Yeah. And Brenny said, some people take years and they always come back. Yeah. You just don't know. You know, so many of my customers show up and say, oh, I've been following you for so long. I'm in conversations right now with so many people, and their thing is, they're lying. I've been following you for so long. It's just, you don't know when it's their time, right? So that was awesome, Sarah. That just gave a little bit of a feel for people to understand that consistency and to create brand. And I think that is really, really important. So what I wanted to end with is just going through if you're brand new, because I know that there are a few people are brand new, so we're going to our Team B website. Sarah, you can see that? Is it showing up? Okay. So this is where we really guide you guys to start your business, your franchise. You want to watch the vision call. It's 20 minutes from Dr. Mitra Ray. She is our mentor and somebody that really has, you know, fed into our team, and she lives out in Seattle. So she's got a great vision call there. And then to make sure that you guys get familiar with the freedomrevolution.com. Great information there. I really, really encourage you over the next few weeks to get familiar with this website. It is so well done. There is resources, there's social media images, there's training on how to do social media, there's training on how to get started. It's very video based. So you know, when I got started 15 years ago, we didn't have all this stuff, but we had CDs and DVDs. And I would just do my due diligence every day and just spend a little bit of time every day just training and getting a little bit better, training and getting a little bit better, training and getting a little bit better. Imagine if you just bought a Tim Hortons franchise and invested $500,000. I guarantee that you would be working every day to figure out how you could be a successful franchise owner. You only invested $52, but if you could pretend that you just invested $500,000, you guys would be on this site every day getting a little bit better. And as we go around the circle, we talk about, you know, creating those conversation starters on social media. Follow your leaders, follow the NMDs. You guys should get familiar with all of our NMDs. We have all of our NMDs rotating around all of the prospect calls that we have. You know, another great training would be get on each one of them in a week. Get on a Monday at 2, get on a Monday at 8, get on a Thursday at 2, get on a Thursday at 8. They're 30 minutes, but guess what? You're going to meet each one of our leaders. You're going to hear their story. You're going to get connected, and then you're going to friend them on Facebook, and then you're going to start to learn from them and their style, right? And as Sarah said, take what you need from us and tweak it. And then this is where I'm going to kind of end our training is one of the biggest things that you do every day is you invite people to our upcoming events. That is really our simplicity. It's create the conversations on social media, know when your next event is, and then you invite them. You invite them, and they're either going to say, you know, no, not right now. You put them in our Design Your Sweet Life Facebook community. Yes to the product. You get them, you know, on the product. And then, you know, yes to the business, and then become a new team member. And this is our circle, guys. It's that easy. We just keep on duplicating and duplicating and duplicating. That's what we do. But what I want to show you here is under events. This has just been updated. Thank you, Nikki, so much for helping us update this today. She's always on the ball and helping us make sure we stay on this with this. But so you guys can go here and you can see, like, wow, there's so much going on. Mondays is a big day. I'm not going to lie. Mondays are like our big, like, wow, like set the week up for success, knock Monday out of the park. And you can see that we've got amazing stuff going on. We've got Tuesday stuff. We got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So, you know, power hours, we've got 6 prospect calls. 2 of them are specifically to the Tower Gardens. And we have flyers for you guys. So you can see here, we've got 3 flyers to kind of invite people to our prospect calls. We also have a Tower Garden flyer as well that you can grab off. And then our event calendar down here. I'm just going to remind you that we have a contest going on every single month, which is a lot of fun. So if you guys like to win prizes, there's 2 contests going on. The first one is the Canadian one, which is called Focus 5. Get 5 orders in a month. You get your name in a draw, and you get swag and free conference tickets. So that's a lot of fun. And Dr. Mitra Ray has this cool contest, Canada and US. So if you get 3 new orders in a month, and these have to be brand new Juice Plus customer orders or Tower Garden orders, you get a draw for $50. And if you get 5 new customers and a new partner, you have a draw for $100. And I think a few of our team members last month did win some of this cash, which was really awesome. So I just wanted to remind you that that contest happens every single month. But let's scroll down, and I want to just highlight these 3 flyers. This is one of our big months when it comes to kind of events. We were supposed to have a live event. These were flyers, and we were going to have like women empowerment, and it was going to be amazing, but we had to reroute and readjust. And of course, guess who developed these flyers? Any guesses? Yes, Sarah. You can tell it's her energy, it's her vibe, right? So I want you guys to write down these dates because it's really important. So Tuesday, May 26th, you can see that we have a Prevention Plus. You go, wow, what's a Prevention Plus? It is an event that you invite people to that they are going to learn and get educated and on a certain topic. And this particular topic is going to be spring detox. Who's going to be our featured health professional? Alyssa Herman. She is a holistic nutritionist. She's a cancer coach. She teaches at the college on oncology and also the business courses. She's been in nutrition for over 14 years. I know that she has won the last 1 or 2 years as top nutritionist in Canada, 2 years. So she's an unbelievable speaker. So you can guarantee from me that you will be so impressed. Your guests will be impressed. So it is a Zoom. There's the Zoom number. So I would highly recommend you think about who would be the people that would be interested in spring detox. Here's a tip. Don't throw this flyer on social media. What you could do is ask a question. Who's interested in a spring detox? Or is anybody dealing with the quarantine 15? Get them thinking about, like, you know, the worst thing that most people won't even look at a flyer. Would you agree, Sarah? They just like, it's not interesting. You have to grab other people, like you got to grab their attention a different way. A funny one, I do a funny post where a woman is trying to do up her pants and her muffin top is hanging out. I've seen that one before. And it's like, anybody can relate to this. Is this you? And then it provokes the conversation and an emotion. And then you get to invite them to this. And she will be touching on the Shred program because, you know, obviously that's the program that we love and we promote. And so this is an opportunity for you to get customers, get them on the Shred that will be starting in June. The second night, which is, I'm going to say, or day, is Wednesday, May 27th. And this was the regional that we were going to do. And you can see all of the wonderful speakers. And what we're going to do, we're calling it the Juice Plus Canadian Online Success Summit. It's going to be very similarly run like the conference in the US. The conference was over 3 days. We have about 4 hours of content. It's going to start at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everyone 24 hours before the event is going to get an email. It will also be posted on the Juice Plus Canada events. We'll post it on Team B. You'll get a link to Vimeo and a code, and you get to go in and watch about 4 hours of content. And the great thing about it, it's going to be stuff like NMD stories, how to get started, social media, how to love on your customers, you know, why we're unique. And this is all Canadian content. So that, mark your calendar, and it's going to stay open, I believe, for all of Wednesday and all of Thursday. So you'll have at least 2 days to watch 4 hours of content. And then the last one is Thursday, May 28th at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We are going to have a party. Who wants to have a party? And the theme is an evening in white. It'll be probably about an hour, and it's going to be all the Canadian partners on one big Zoom. And we're going to do recognition, giveaways, and just social time. And welcome a lot of our new partners that have joined in the last couple months. So we're really excited about that. So definitely mark your calendars. But this is where you come to get the information to find out, hey, what's happening this month? And then you can look at your calendar and decide, you know, which events can you go to, what events you want to invite to, what events resonate with you. I know that we have brought on a lot of Tower Garden partners recently. And I just want to like point out that tomorrow night, May 14th, we have dinner and a movie with Tim Blank at 8 p.m. This is specifically focused on about the Tower Garden. So you definitely want to, you know, if you're a Tower Garden focus, you want to invite your customers, your prospects, and you want to be on it yourself. May 20th, dinner and a movie is going to be Jen Pike. Jen Pike is one of our leaders on our team. She's a hormone expert. She's big into social media, and what she does adds a lot of value to the world. And she's going to be doing one on healthy hormones. I don't have the flyer yet. They usually release it after the Thursday of Tim Blank. So that's kind of what's going on in May. And I just want you guys to get comfortable coming to, you know, this area. And, you know, this business is all about how many people you can get to an event over a period of time, because it's that social validation they need, or third party validation. People are like, wow, this is really good. They just didn't hear it from you. 9 a.m. Remember, I know 9 a.m. is what, 6 a.m. Remember though that you have 2 days to watch it. So it's just going to open up for people to start, but you don't have to be there at 9 a.m. Yeah. I think we're past the quarantine 15. Oh my gosh, don't tell me we're heading to quarantine 30. That was the average weight gain at university the first year at U of C. Awesome. Okay, I'm just going to open up so I can see everybody. So that was kind of the training for the basic of like what to do every day. You guys know what events are coming up. Our leaders are going to stay on right now for at least another 20 minutes to open it up for any questions that you may have to help support your business and help move it forward, because May is a big month. It's very exciting. There's tons of momentum going on. I know we've added another, I think, 33 partners already, and we're not even halfway through the month. So we want to just make sure we're loving on you guys hard and you know what to do. Anyone? Comments, questions? Don't be shy.
When are the lights for the Tower Garden home supposed to come in again?
It looks like we're still on target for early June.
Early June.
Early June, yeah.
Thanks.
You're so welcome.
Hey, Nicole.
Hi, Mars.
I really like the fact that you mentioned, or someone was mentioning about having training specifically to do with the social media and stuff. I just wanted to say, I think that would be awesome. It's definitely something I want to do, and I'm sure anyone could really benefit from that. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll put that on the list for sure. We've got a few other ones before social media, but in the meantime, if you're really gung-ho about social media, Nikki Webb. Nikki, you've got, we've got, I mean, you could imagine we've been doing trainings like this for years and years and years. And I know that, Nikki, you have placed a bunch of our social media trainings on our website. Is that correct, Nikki?
Yeah, the social media trainings on the website. They're also, if you go to the Team B YouTube page, there's also a playlist for social media training.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So can you type in our YouTube channel for them so that they can go in and then search for the social media training that we've done in the past? That would be great.
I'll put it in the comments.
Okay, awesome. And is it under, I think it's under business training. If I quickly go there, I'll show you, dear. So we're here under Team B. If you go into tools and trainings and you go to business, see here, right here. Do you see this, Marcy? Do you see? It's social media training. We've got right here, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Basic social media training #1. So there's actually 3 really strong presentations that have already been done. You just have to go and watch them. Okay. Perfect. But we will definitely, because social media changes as well. So we always have to stay updated, but those are a really good start to go and to start to train on. I have a friend that's allergic to apples. Would the red capsules be okay for you? What kind of allergy? Teresa, do you know what kind of allergy? Is it like I'm gonna die if I take a bite of an apple? Like, is it a deathly allergy?
I don't think so.
Okay, so do you know what she is like? Do you know what? So typically, here's, you know, if somebody is deathly allergic to any ingredients in our products, I'm like, yeah, you probably shouldn't take it. Like, or go to your naturopath and you know, you can play around and stuff like that. But yeah, typically I don't push that, encourage it. But if it's not like a deathly allergy and it's maybe like a food sensitivity, or maybe they get like a little rash around their mouth or something like that, then typically what I say, and this actually came from Dr. Sears last year, Jim Sears, when he went on tour. This was actually a question that was asked by a guest at the Prevention Plus. Is he goes, in my 20 years of sharing Juice Plus, you know, there, I mean, there's a 0.01% of people actually being deathly allergic anyways to any ingredient. So most people have more like a, just like a reaction that will happen, that skin breakout or just feeling discomfort. And so he said, because Juice Plus has gone through the first phase of like crushing and dehydration and putting into a capsule, most allergies actually start in the mouth. Most allergies start in the mouth, or a reaction. So a lot of people, and this is what he said as a doctor, have a lot of success bypassing that reaction as it starts because you're swallowing it. Right. So I have seen that where people are like, oh, I can't, you know, have, you know, pineapple. And they try a product and go, I didn't react. And that was kind of my case with Ella. Ella couldn't have oranges, and oranges was in it, but if we got her down, she was fine. So does that help?
Yep. Thank you.
You just have to ask the question too about, you know, are they willing to try it? Like, are they willing to try, you know, a couple capsules? Remember, we have a full money back guarantee as well on our products. So right. If they're not close to you, where you could give them a couple capsules or, you know, a couple chews.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Okay. Any other questions or comments? Are you guys feeling, oh, good. Okay. Yeah, some of you have to log on, but I'll stay. I mean, we're here to help you guys. You guys feeling stuck? Are you excited? Do you feel like you're getting in a groove with verbiage and conversation? Because that's the key, right?
Nicole.
Yeah.
The other day you were talking about, and I don't remember which call it was, but you were talking about the verbiage you were sending to whoever it was.
Oh, is that my website? Am I cut out?
Oh, maybe it's me.
No, I can hear Brandy. Fine.
Okay, it might have been me.
Hear me? So that you promoted. So yeah. You on towers. What verbiage were you using to give her to invite people to the tower talk?
Yeah, I think I missed probably 5 words in the beginning when we were cutting out. So you're asking me what verbiage I was giving to a new person?
I think it was somebody who had just joined your team and they promoted on towers.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. So, I mean, I told them to go through the last 2 weeks of my Facebook posts. And then I just said, grab 1 or 2 pictures that inspire you. And then I want you to make an authentic post that feels right. Like, she's like, I can't afford a tower garden right now, Nicole, but I really want to get one. So her post was just so I said, so say something like that. Maybe not that you can't afford it, because you probably, you know, don't want to go to that vulnerability right now. Maybe you do, but she was like, no, I don't want to do that. But I can't wait for my tower garden to be, you know, this big, or I can't wait for my tower garden to show up, you know, or I can't wait to start growing my tower garden this summer. You know, who is as passionate of chemical-free plants as me? Like, ask a question, right? Something like that. So keep it simple, right? Like, I just want people to be excited about it. I just want people to be excited. So I want that to be in their own words. Did that help, Brandy? Just keep it simple. 1 or 2 sentences. I can't wait for my tower garden to start growing. Oh my gosh, this is my friend Nicole's tower garden. Look at it. It's amazing. Yeah, just keep it really, really simple. There's some, I'm trying to think here, who else? I know, Melissa, you've done tower garden posts, Sarah as well. You can't go wrong with tower garden posts. They're so easy to do. There's a video that I did when I was at conference, and I posted it, and it showed like all these different tower gardens. I think I got like 40 comments on it. I'm getting a lot of my leads that are coming in right now are coming from my Tower Garden posts. A lot of my leads, and I make sure I do use TeamZ, and I do put my leads in TeamZ, but I also like to visually. I'm old fashioned, so I love to see this. I love it because when I'm in Power Hour, I don't like going back and forth to TeamZ. Like my brain hurts, like back and forth. So I just like to have my list in front of me. So then I know, who I'm going to be reaching out to, right? My goal in Power Hour when I'm focused is I go into action and I'm reaching out to the people that have expressed interest. And I'll tell you, honestly, guys, I am working on 7 to 10 connections with each of these people. They're not coming easy. Like I still have to work, right? Like these are people like, oh my gosh, I want one. And it's like, oh, I tried to get on the call, but life happened. And so then I send them the video. Did you watch it? No, I haven't watched it yet. Reach out number 4. And I'm counting. Like, honestly, guys, if I go back to the people that finally say yes, it is on average 7 to 10 reach outs. No joke. No joke. So if you guys are getting frustrated, that this business isn't working for you, I guarantee it's not working for you because you stopped reaching out. You just gave up. You made a decision for them. And I know this because I did it for a long time. I did it. So now I just laugh. I call them love pokes. I just love poke on them. I'm like, hey, good morning. How was your move? What's going on? Just keep and so the one lady that I signed up just recently, I know she's not on here, but you know what she said to me? She said, you were so good at follow-up. That's what she said to me. She's like, you were amazing. And even 2 weeks ago, you know what she told me? She's like, it's not the right time, Nicole. This was in April. It's not the right time. This is happening. So when I found out about the May bonuses, guess what I did? I followed up with her again 2 weeks later after she said it wasn't the right time, and I followed up with her again. I know you just told me it wasn't the right time, but I'm going to tell you something. This is what's going on right now in the month of May, and you told me that money is tight right now as a single mom. And so I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't tell you that I could help you double your bonus money this month. So if I'm annoying, I apologize, but I know what you could produce in this business. So I'm just going to leave it there. You don't have to get back to me if this doesn't resonate, but I just am going to reach out because I care. Guess what she did? She called me back. She said, thanks so much. I do need the money. I'm ready to sign up. That was 2 weeks ago of her telling me it wasn't the right time. Are you getting the message, guys? Don't give up on people, right? Persistent. Here's my little sticky this month on my computer. My goal is to sign up 10 people, and I have a what if. I just signed up my 4th person this month. I'm not even halfway there, but 10 is my goal. What is your goal? What is your goal? Be hungry for your goals. Melissa Hyde, are you hungry for your goal? Let's talk about your goals. Where are you going? How are you doing? This girl right now is working her ASS off right now because she has big goals. It's so exciting to see. We barely talk because she's always like, I gotta go. I got another meeting. I gotta go. I haven't got out of my chair. I'm so hungry. Oh my gosh, all I'm eating is shakes and balls. Talk to us, Melissa. Give them a little bit of excitement and hope.
Oh, I talk all day. Yeah, guys, I am busy all day, but what I have learned is it's about working on this first. It doesn't matter how many reach outs you do. Don't feel like you have to keep doing more. Set your goal. You know how many reach outs you need to do those, and then go to work on yourself. Do the meditations, read the books. I can't stress that enough. That's when the magic happens, when you do the work and then you trust that the universe is going to conspire in your favor. I mean, I'm a broken record. I've been saying this for years, And nothing makes me happier than when a rep says, you're right, it's working, I did this, and oh my gosh, this happened, it's crazy. There are so many things you can do, from what's called Insight Timer. It's a free app you can download, and there's guided meditations, or there's just music, all lengths of time. You can join meditations online. I just did one myself for 21 days, and I'm going to say I am consistently inconsistent, and I did all 21 days, so I'm shocked. There's that. There is something called a win journal. So at the end of the day, you write out all the wins, everything that's showing the universe is conspiring in your favor. So yeah, the big things, you got an order, you got a new rep, but how about you found a quarter on the sidewalk? How about you got somebody paid for your coffee, something was on sale? Every little thing that shows the universe is conspiring for you. Journaling, digging deep with your own fears, right? Going into those dark places. Why do I feel like this? What's going on? Maybe you need to speak to a spiritual coach, or just a sideline, or your upline, or somebody not even directly related to you. Like I talk to sidelines all the time, helping them with all different sorts of things like that. If you're not inspired every day, like if you feel bored, not bored, but just I don't know what to do or whatever, you're not inspired. So again, reach out to me, reach out to your upline, and find out what sets you on fire about this business, or what's this business? This business could be your so that you can do something else, right? Mm-hmm. But I used to think, oh my gosh, I have to do another hour of calls, there's more work. And it's not that. It's do the work, do your numbers, you know what you need to do. And again, if you don't know what you need to do, then you need to find that out. So what's your goal? And we break it down for you. And then other than that, go have fun and let the universe do the work for you. But yeah, once you're inspired though, this isn't work. I'm sitting in this chair and I sit here most of the day, and I have to drag myself away to go do other things because I love this so much. And I'll just say one more thing. So yesterday I was feeling like that. It was kind of like a quiet day, and I thought, I don't know, where's the energy today? It doesn't seem to be there. And then I just heard this voice, go do something else. So that, all right, I will go cut my dog's hair. I was dreading doing it. I just got the clippers. While I was cutting his hair, my phone buzzed, and I just got a Tower Garden order. I'm like, thank you. I'm listening. So do the work, but then go and do other things, trusting that the universe is going to conspire in your favor. Because if you're just stressing, I got to do more, then you're working from a place of lack as opposed to abundance, and it's just coming. Mm-hmm. There's my sermon for tonight.
Everything that Melissa just said, like 1,000 times, because that is literally the realest shit that you guys will hear about what you need to do. I cannot say how important it is, on top of what Melissa said about doing the work on you, and not to make your Juice Plus business grow. It might ignite it, but I am living such a more abundant life, not living in lack, and appreciating, that, discount that you got that I would never have been mindful of before, and thanking and appreciating. And all those orders that I got last month, I didn't do anything different. I'm just aligning. And it must have been something, because today I was like, oh, not a lot of orders are coming in. I'm not going to reach 30. What if I didn't deserve the bee's knees? And then I'm like, no, Sarah, get back in alignment, get back. And I must have said something out loud, because my little guy's like, what? I'm like, tell mama to get back in alignment, be in the flow, be in the happy flow, not lack and scarcity. And literally, as soon as I had that conversation with myself, I had two new orders. So it just really is so much the mindset. Read the books. You Are a Badass is awesome. That's kind of what started me unraveling my negative money story. That's my personal story. You Are a Badass. And she has one, You Are a Badass Making Money. And Gabrielle Bernstein is actually someone that I look up to a lot in my growth, my personal growth journey. The Universe Has Your Back was her first kind of really big bestseller. And the one that yes, GoPro is amazing. If you guys haven't read GoPro, it's how we learn how to talk to people, how to close, but do it in an organic, non-salesy way. It's very specific. It's on my vision board to go to GoPro in Vegas one day. Yeah, do the work. Super Attractor is kind of the big aha, lots of aha moments in that book, big time. So yeah, definitely do the personal work, and your business will take off, I promise.
Yeah, when I study the big leaders in our organization, they work on themselves more than they work on the business, right? They invest, they invest, they invest, and they invest. And I can say that in 15 years, I have put a lot of investment in myself and the coaches and the learning and the seminars, and going with the team to Tony Robbins, and going to who did we just go down with last evening? Rachel Hollis. Yeah. Yeah, just investing, learning, growing, expanding, pushing boundaries, getting brave. And what's really cool about when you do this work, it impacts your entire life. Not only does it impact your Juice Plus, it impacts every single relationship that you have with people, the way that you interact with your kids, your partner, your community, the way that you do self-care for yourself. The shred doesn't get so scary and intimidating because, you start to get brave enough to get rid of habits that, maybe we're addicted to, that you're like, I can do this. Yeah, and exactly. I saw that Rachel Hollis was doing a $40 ticket for her online course. I saw a few of my friends on that just recently, and their business write-offs. Exactly. Yeah. So gosh, I didn't know that we were going to go there tonight, but that's cool. I love it. We keep the space open and sacred for you guys. 9:29. Are we ready to wrap it up? They're dropping off like flies. Awesome. Thanks, everyone.